He's so funny. Wow. Can't wait till they get this message.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
Is that a fake chat simulator?
No, it's not.
Is that my number?
No, that's not your number.
You're ugly. What are you doing?
I was actually watching a dinosaur movie.
No.
I'm watching the
I have to tell somebody about this. No, I'm telling somebody.
It's the Dino King movie. Come on, really?
He did that to me. That's really crazy. I thought he was my friend. I just saw my friend getting ready to make a screenshot, fake one, of me talking. He was about to cyberbully me. What do I do?
Hi, I'm Baird.
I'm Allison.
I'm Juan.
And we're here today to tell you about cyberbullying.
So we want to actually ask a couple people, like, what is actually cyberbullying? So we went on to the community and got some local community members, and this is what they thought.
What do you know about cyberbullying?
I know it's not good, I guess.
What should you do if you are being cyberbullied?
That's a good question. Well, especially if you're in school, I would say talk to your parents, maybe a teacher or like a student counselor or something like that.
What do you think you should do if you're being cyberbullied?
Get some help.
How do you think you would get that help?
I guess you would reach out to people in your community, like your mom, dad, friends, teachers.
What does cyberbullying mean to you?
Hidden harassment.
Cyberbullying, I think, is harassment online, and when people use offensive language to try to hurt other people or threaten people online.
Cyberbullying is bullying that takes place over digital devices. It can happen in your text messages or on your social media platforms.
If you're being cyberbullied, the best thing that you can do is find someone you can trust and report it. Just talking about it alone can help you get out of your own mind and get a second perspective.
90% of teens who have seen social media bullying have never even reported it.
If you're being threatened, or even if you're not, it's very important that you document everything that's going on because it may later be used as evidence. Screenshot the conversation, save it on your computer. These things may need to be used later. And especially if you're being threatened, contact an adult, and they may need to go to law enforcement because it is a crime to threaten someone.
81% of young people think bullying online is so much easier to get away with than bullying in person.
So how do you know if you're being cyberbullied? Well, to begin with, usually if you're feeling uncomfortable, if you're feeling insecure, or you're feeling negative messages are really impacting your health and your really well-being, then you're probably most likely being cyberbullied. And this can happen in a chat roulette, on social media, and any forms of communication online. So just take into consideration that you yourself, if you're feeling uncomfortable, it's more often than likely you're being cyberbullied.
Approximately 43% of children have been faced with cyberbullying.
So how do you report cyberbullying? So typically, more often than not, you'd like to go report the situation. But as you know, that it can be a personal issue, it can be something very personal and very something intimate situation. And instead, you should ask the person that you confide in, are you a mandated reporter? Because that's very valuable and it's very important to recognize that as much as you'd like to talk to the person, they might have to report the incident or the situation that you're involved in. More often than not, find out if they're a mandated reporter. Then afterwards, if you choose not to follow through with the situation, then you can confide in someone else or find the situation that best handles whatever you're going through, and then you can take a step forward from there.
According to DoSomething.org, only 1 in 10 victims will actually tell a trusted adult about their abuse.
So what makes cyberbullying so much more intense than other types of bullying? Well, the simple truth is that when you're being cyberbullied, as long as you're with your devices and as long as you're with the internet, you can't escape from it. Normal bullying that takes place at school, you can get away from it when you go home. But cyberbullying is the type of bullying that can't be escaped from. And that can do real damage to your psyche, to your mental health, and to your safety.